Hello everybody and welcome back to Blue Rose Minis. Today I'm going to be speed building the Living Saint, Saint Celestine. Now I do already have a version of her already built up and painted along with her Geminis. I decided to go ahead and get a new one because I am planning on doing a different color scheme for my battle sisters, when they come out. So that's why I went ahead and grabbed another one of her along with her Geminis that are included in this box set. Now, if any of you guys are new to Warhammer 40k, then when you are putting together Saint Celestine, you are going to need to be very careful because a lot of her pieces are small and very fiddly and they can slip and slide everywhere, so just make sure you have a good grip on them. Make sure you have a good surface to work on, a surface that's not cluttered, kind of like how mine is at the moment. And I know that I haven't been doing too many painting or how-to videos when it comes to bases or models, and I do apologize for that. I am going to put up a video soon on that just shows me painting up my Legion of the Damned and painting up their flames. Each color will signify something different. Like I believe I'm doing blue for the captain, green for the lieutenants, and then normal red flames for everything else. And I do know that I want to paint a purple flame. I'm just not sure what that rank is going to be. I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of veteran sergeant or veteran, I don't know, something along those lines. But yeah, just to kind of signify something different, since I did take the time to make all of the flames with green stuff as I've shown in a different video. I'll see if I can link that one down below. But other than that, just be careful when assembling the Living Saints. For this particular build, I did decide to leave her wings and her birds off for the moment, just so that it's easier to paint. Because the first time around, I believe she was one of my first models I ever got when first getting into the Warhammer 40k universe and lore and all that good stuff. She was one of the first ones that I got and one of the first ones that I painted, and was it hard getting into all the little crevices and trying not to get paint on things that have already been painted. So I decided this time around to save myself that headache and just go ahead and leave those parts separate so I can go ahead and work on them in greater detail. And I will be putting up a video when I paint her and her Geminis and whatever color scheme I have decided for my Battle Sisters army. And I also have to say that if you are using a seam remover like I am, I'm using the seam remover from Citadel, then to be extra careful, because as I've said, these pieces are extremely small and extremely fiddly, and I know sometimes it's hard to get your cutters in there and get a perfect clean edge every time. So like this is her cloak, which isn't that hard to hold on to, but smaller things such as like her torso, her legs, anything of that nature, just do be very mindful of that because it can slip from your hand. Another thing that I found useful when assembling the Saint was that when it came to assembling her pack, which are attached to her wings, and that little skull servitor with her halo above it, I found that putting an excessive amount of plastic glue keeps it wet enough, but still makes sure that whatever item sticks, just so that when you put on the wings you can reposition the halo to be precisely in the middle of both wings while not damaging the model at all, and it allows for easier positioning of everything. And I do want to say really fast, guys, that I am going to be starting a new series on this channel to hopefully get your wives or girlfriends into the Warhammer 40k universe, titled The Women of the Imperium, because it's easier to get a woman in if you show them powerful women that they can play and invest their time in researching, rather than just throwing a bunch of men fighting everything in outer space right at them from the beginning. Please like and subscribe and leave any comments down below, and I hope you have a great day, and thank you for joining me on Blue Rose Minis.